It takes a village, as they say. I mean, so I'll kind of give my biggest supporters to you chronologically. I mean, it started with my folks, right? Their willingness to cart my sister Jessie and I all over the place and believe in us as kids, and help us believe in ourselves. So they just supported us to the moon and back, time-wise, financially, emotionally, every way you can imagine. And then I think of ironically Bob Corby, a Madison speed skating coach from back, 1980-ish. He was the one that convinced my folks that I was the next Eric Hayden. After I went out to the Vilas Park Lagoon and raced on my hockey skates against a few other, kids approximately my age in Madison and had some success. So it was a bit of a leap, of course, but I bring that up because it wasn't more than 2 or 3 weeks later that Hayden competed in the 1980 Lake Placid Games, of course, and won his 5 golds. And so it was, so Corby mentioning that, and then my ability as a 4 turning 5-year-old to watch Hayden a couple weeks later. Well, he did it, and he's from Madison, and the coach just said I could be the next version. So Bob was critical. Hayden himself was critical in terms of being a role model. He came back. He came back to the Madison Speed Skating Club's annual spring banquet and signed a ball cap for me. Was there for me later in my career. Lori Monk, now Lori Goff, Mary Doctor, they were a couple of coaches through the years in Madison. And then I also think, though, of the community, Todd, and the Verona School District in particular. If the school district hadn't been as flexible and accommodating, and beyond even accommodating, just supportive as they were, the dream never would have happened. And so that bled into the community as well. And just, the friends, the group of guys and just friends that I had around me that, were not just tolerant, but supportive of this kid doing this obscure sport called speed skating, who was never around as a result, and maybe not the best friend at times as a result. So it was, it was a wide net in terms of support.